Hey everybody, it is just me tonight. Sabrina is working tonight, so you're stuck with me. So I thought tonight's video could be about an announcement that Winnebago just made about an all-electric RV. It is at the moment going to be commercial grade only, but let's watch it. Thanks, Roger. Thanks a lot. But we'll give everybody a little bit of time to get logged in before I jump right into it. But while we're waiting for some people, we just returned not that long ago from our Tennessee trip with RV Chronicles, where we rented some ATVs and went trail riding and things like that, and it was a ton of fun. I'm working on a video now for it. It should be out this Sunday. But in the meantime, our friends RV Chronicles, they have a video out about the trip. So they got us, out of our control of editing, which Sabrina and I always worry about. But Dave or Katie, I guess, I don't know if they both do the editing or not, but they did a great job, and they didn't make us look too ridiculous. And the video is a lot of fun. It shows us hanging out in their RV and going on the trails, and I would recommend checking it out. We enjoyed it. We smiled throughout the whole thing. We had a lot of fun watching it. Also, my new article is out on Winnebago Life. I always say that wrong. And it's based off of our video that we did about sleeping at rest areas, which actually became our top RV related video. And we had tons of comments on that. So I took all the comments and feedback from that video and kind of applied it to the blog itself. So the blog is different than the video, and I changed a few things around based on comments and people's suggestions. So those are those two things, and now we can get started on talking about this all-electric vehicle. And the reason why Sabrina and I are super excited about an all-electric RV is, one, we were just talking about it last week. We wish there was an option available. And like I said, this is for commercial use only at the moment, but we're hoping maybe in the future. Sabrina and I would really like to see a hybrid RV. We've owned a hybrid vehicle since 2010. We had a Toyota Camry hybrid, and now we have our Ford C-Max hybrid. We had to choose one. The Ford C-Max could be flat-towed, and the Camry could not. So that's how we decided which vehicle to keep when we went on the road full time. And we love having the hybrid. We would like to have actually an all-electric car, but I don't think there's any that can be flat-towed. But we like having a hybrid for a few reasons, and we're hoping that the RV would have the same advantages as the hybrid. One, they're incredibly quiet, and you get an awful lot of performance out of them, which is something that people don't normally think of. But with an all-electric vehicle or a hybrid vehicle, you have torque. You have that instant torque right at go. I mean, you step on the gas, there's no RPMs, there's no revving or nothing like that. So you have your full amount of torque right when you step on the gas, and it really adds a lot of performance qualities to it. Now and we're hoping, like I said, we would hope that would transpire into the RV. So you would get a quieter RV with better performance. Probably also with a higher price tag, though. We won't deny that. So the RV that Winnebago is building right now, they partnered with a company called Motiv Power Systems. And Motiv Power Systems is going to be the company that puts the chassis together. They already make all-electric vehicles such as like buses, trolleys. I got a little cheat sheet down here. Shuttle buses, things like that. The RV is going to be a Class A. It's going to be built on the F53 chassis, which is the Ford chassis. It's going to be, I think they're going to have two options, a 33-foot and a 38-foot. It will be a gross vehicle weight of 26,000 pounds. Like I said, it's going to be mostly used, at the moment, it's all commercial uses. They're thinking about maybe mobile blood drives, mobile classrooms, things of that sort. And like I said, we're just super excited, and we wanted to share it with everybody else to see what other people thought about it. We wanted to see is anybody else excited about the possibility of an all-electric RV, or is it just us, or people that already have owned hybrids and are already kind of in that market and already kind of excited just to have the hybrid itself. Also, we were wondering, what would this mean for boondocking with an electric vehicle? I agree, Roger. They have to start somewhere. I know the range is something between like 85 to 125 miles, which isn't, it's not groundbreaking or fantastic for as far as, the way we travel anyway. That's why Sabrina and I were thinking of a hybrid. And I know somebody had wrote on Winnebago somewhere I saw, and I can't remember where, one of the social media platforms, and we're like, 85 to 100 miles an hour, that's not really anything for me to get excited about. But it has to start, it does. It has to start somewhere. I think 125-mile range in a vehicle weighing 26,000 pounds, I think that's pretty good. And it says that I just lost my internet. Let me see if it kicks back on. So I guess when I tested my internet earlier today, it was great, and now it's not so good. But yeah, they definitely have to start somewhere. So I'm not sure how much of that you heard, but the mile range is 85 to 125, and I think that's a great start for a vehicle that weighs 26,000 pounds. So it looks like my stream health, I have a little report that comes up, and it says that it's very poor. I don't know if I'll be able, it might kick me off. Not seen it yet, but solar, yeah. I think, and that's what I was on to see too, or mention to you guys about the boondocking. We're obviously don't need to go a little further than 125 miles for most of us. I know, especially Sabrina and I. But we were thinking, say they got the range a little bit more, and you got killer solar up on the roof. Could you make it to a boondocking spot, stay for a week, and have that solar recharge your batteries? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to Lou's telling me that I'm spotty, and Roger said I'm frozen. All right, guys. It's no fun watching me skip in and out, so I will log off, and maybe I'll do a fully edited video and get it out as fast as I can. Sorry, everybody. I hope you all have a good night.